Welcome to Presentations with PlayMaker Pro 5 for the Macintosh. Today we're giving our presentation using a Macintosh and a television, and we have a cable between the Mac and the TV. And when we have graphics on the Macintosh, they show up on the TV as well, only they're scaled to fit the TV. And if we happen to have player notes on a page in our presentation, the player notes are hidden on the television. Now, when we're giving a presentation on an external display like this, we can record it to an MPEG-4 video file. And using a TV for this presentation gives us a nice 16 by 9 video that's going to work well with Huddle and also with YouTube. So if we look at how we have our displays configured in the System Preference Displays panel, there are actually two separate displays. This one is the Macintosh, this one is the television. And the way we configure it to be two separate and unique displays is we turn off mirroring for displays. So no mirroring while we're doing presentations. If we take a look at the configuration of the TV, we have the resolution of the TV set to 720p. That's because Huddle likes to use 720p for their high definition video, so that'll make this video work really well with Huddle. Now when we do presentations with PlayMaker Pro 5 for the Macintosh, we can display our drawings without the toolbar like we're doing right now. We can utilize player notes, and player notes lets us create balloons on the secondary display that point towards a player, and the balloon contains his instructions. We can toggle drawing elements to make them come and go, just like we're doing with our text bullets on this page. We can add scribbles, so if we have something on the page we want to highlight, we can scribble around it or draw like an arrow that points to it. We can use attached images or photos, sort of like the photos of the Macintosh or the television we just showed. We can animate plays, so the player's symbols can move about the screen following their routes. And if we have some video attached to our document, we can play that video. We can play it with slow motion and freeze frame. So here's a sample play on a page with play drawn at the top and player notes on the bottom. On the television, we're just seeing the play. We don't see the player notes over here. So if we click on a player on the Macintosh, we'll see his note pop up in a balloon. So that's what the quarterback is supposed to do. This is what the halfback is supposed to do. This is what the linemen are doing. We can click on this wide receiver, and he's supposed to do a 6 mesh, and we'll reveal his route. This tight end's supposed to do a 10 post, and we'll reveal his route. This one's supposed to do a 14 dig, and we'll reveal his route. This one's supposed to do a 5 mesh, and we'll reveal his route. And there's some text on the page that we can reveal if we want to as well. So if we want to talk about the free safety, we can circle him with our scribbles and talk about him. We can also animate the play, so I'll click on the run button to get the players to move around. And you'll notice that nothing's moving on the Macintosh, but the players are moving on the television. We're using all the horsepower we got in order to get those players moving nice and smooth on the TV and not worrying so much about the Macintosh. On the next page we have another play, and we can animate that play. It's a little more elaborate than the play on the previous page. We also have some sample video in our sample presentation. This video is shown full screen on the television, and any graphics on the page get centered on the screen. So on the TV right now we've got full screen video, and it says Saline versus Rockford right down the middle. So let's play the video. Then we can stop the video right here. We can draw some circles around these guys and talk about what they might be doing. We can freeze frame backwards, freeze frame forwards. You can see the ball moving across there. And we can finish up with the play in slow motion. So when we do video playback, we're going to use the keyboard to get the video to play. And we'll use the space bar to play, pause, or resume. The down arrow makes the video go slower. The up arrow makes it go faster. The left arrow takes us back a frame. The right arrow takes us forward a frame. And the home key will rewind the video. So let's just recap the things we can do with presentations with PlayMaker Pro 5 for the Macintosh. We can use player notes to create balloons that point at players and show their instructions. We can toggle drawing elements to add a little dynamic motion to our presentation. We can use scribbles to focus on things. We can animate plays to get the players to move about the screen. We can display video and show it with slow motion and freeze frame. We can record our presentation as an MPEG-4 video, and after the fact, we can upload that video to Huddle, YouTube, or you might see this video on my webpage.